welcome to another vlog from Homes at Heart. So today it's Sunday again. I tend to pick up the camera on a Sunday for some reason. So I'm going to bring you along with me today. We're going to get up to a few bits and bobs. So I'm going to do my standard meal prep in a sec, but I'm not going to film that. I have just made myself a coffee because I feel like it's much needed today. We're only 10 to 9 already. So I've been up since about 7ish, got Theo walked, got back because it's going to give rain I think later today, so I thought I don't want to be dealing with the rain. So we tried to avoid that where possible. So I'm going to crack on with the meal prep. I'm going to do the same lunch prep actually as the other week. So with the, what was it called? Chicken popper salad or something I think it was called. The one with the shredded chicken, bacon, jalapeno, that kind of thing. Not going to put any onion in it this time though, because I wasn't a massive fan of that, so we'll skip that this time. Sorry if you can hear stuff in the background. I've literally got the dryer going in there, I've got the washing machine on in here. I've stripped and changed the bed this morning, so cracked on with that. And then once I've got the meal prep done, we're going to do a bit of work upstairs, so doing a bit more sorting out. So we've got kind of, as you may know, we do a little, I wouldn't call it a full side hustle because it's not that, but we do have an eBay account and we do have Vinted. So I'm just going to go through some of the stuff that we need to move out of the way basically, because we need to start prepping the rooms for the plastering to be done. We've got hangers and stuff and the cupboard is full of our eBay and Vinted things that we sell. So I need to take the clothes down the rails, package them into some plastic bags that I've got, and then I've got some jumbo bags that are being delivered hopefully this week coming, so that I can pack stuff away and things. So I thought I'd bring you along with me to show you kind of, I suppose, the preparation before all of the work commences on the house really. So yeah, come along with me. Right folks, that's that job done. So it's 20 past 10 now, so it took me, what, just over an hour really. So that's all done now. So Russ's lunches, mine, a bit of spare, breakfast and some boiled eggs for Russ as well. So yeah, that's all done. And I've been even super organised and prepped a little bit for tea as well. So we're gonna have a little bit of a kind of really basic roast dinner. So some carrots and stuff in there, done a bit of stuffing. And yeah, we're gonna have chicken. So yeah, that's done, all tidied up. I'm gonna make myself another coffee in a minute and then let's get upstairs. So I'm gonna get all this put away and then yeah, let the work commence up there. There's already stuff down here that started stacking up from yesterday. These are the stuff that are probably going to go to the car boot in when the weather gets better basically. Some stuff to put outside in that shed. And yeah, I'm just having a look where Theo is. I bet he's on the sofa. Look at this. Oh, you big lazy bums. This way you've been the whole time? Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, big lazy bums. Where are you off now? Oh, big stretching. So folks, this is basically how I left it yesterday. So I did start doing a little bit. So I did take down some of the picture frames that I had up there. I had my degree certificates in there, so I've put them away safe. I did take this shelf down, which Russ had, what do you call it? Like over screwed that one. So I ended up pulling it off the wall, but we managed to get it off okay, so that's absolutely fine. Honestly, the walls are just absolutely gross. Look at them. This paint that I did it at. Honestly though, get your words out, Kim. These rooms upstairs haven't been decorated for 8 years. Since we moved in, so they've done really well. So we knew that whatever we painted them like would stay like this until either we bought it or we moved out. So yeah, they've done well, to be honest, considering it's a really light colour. But this is why it's getting replastered as well. Look, so it's completely coming off. So we're not going to start pulling at that because it will all disintegrate. So yeah, the plan of attack today is I've got to send a Vinted parcel, which is what that big box is for. Sold some wall light fittings, so they need to go. And then got these plastic, just ignore the perfume, it's only because I needed some space to put stuff. these plastic bags. So what I've been doing is putting this bag together and packaging things up in these. So basically, if they sell, they're just ready to go. These are some of the bathroom delivery. This is the shower, the new shower and the new bathroom mirror. So I need to find a space for that as well. Yeah, and then I've just been sorting out some bits that I'm probably going to put on Vinted. So yeah, currently some stuff needs listing. And then, the cupboard of doom. I bought this jacket off Vinted, but it doesn't fit properly. So I've sold that again, so I need to package that today. And then, yeah, we had this rail, obviously, when we did the previous video, when we fitted this out. This is still going to stay like this, but we just need the space at the moment. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to work my way through. I might take a few more photos of things if the photos aren't great on the listings at the moment before I package them into the plastic bags. And then I need to tackle this down here because it's just a dump. So I need a charity bag to come so I can get rid of that bag there. These can go back in the shed, to be honest. Now I've got my tumble sorted, and then the cardboard just needs sorting again. So the aim is to get this cleared so that when we take this wardrobe down and the one in the other room, we can use that hanging space for our clothes. So we'll probably kind of live out of a suitcase really for a bit if we have to, but most of the stuff can go in there. And the beauty of it is I'll be able to shut that door, and if I need to, I can seal it so that when they're doing it in here, hopefully we can limit the dust as much as possible. And we're hoping as well that we're going to be able to get some of this in there stacked. So obviously when the doors come off, we might have to move the racking out into the shed for the time being, which is fine. But yeah, hopefully when we take this down, we can just use it as a bit of a storage space so we don't have to put everything in the other room. So we'll see. But yeah, I need to finish off in here. The good thing is that the plasterer has been in contact and said we thought we'd have to take all the lining paper off. We don't have to do that apparently, which is great. So really it's going to be about moving and getting the furniture down that we want to. So that poof under there matches the living room sofa. So that needs a proper clean down and it'll have to go back down. And then that chest as well, we did have as a coffee table at one point, but someone's bed downstairs takes up so much room that it's been up here and in that cupboard as well. Oh, thanks, mate. Yes. Can you watch your paws, please? I don't know what Theo's going to do when we get rid of this bed. He absolutely loves being on there. I would say I normally work there. Oh, am I boring you? Oh, well. He is funny. So yeah, let's crack on with some of this and see how far we get. Right, folks, first things first, I'm going to get this Vinted order packed and then I can get that downstairs and out of the way. So let's get cracking. The Vinted orders packed. Hopefully some more will come in today. We don't get eBay orders that regular. eBay takes a little bit longer to turn over, but Russ has, if you've watched previous videos you'll know, thousands of Blu-rays that are currently listed, so they just take a little while to sell through. But yeah, that's a cushion that I'm selling, the coat that I've just packaged that I said unfortunately didn't fit me right, and then they're the light fittings in there. So I do make sure that I package stuff as good as I can. A little pet hate of mine is receiving Vinted orders in plastic bags or bin bags. The plastic bag is slightly better than the bin bag because it rips in transit. So you can get these for super cheap. I get these ones because they're recyclable. You can get them in different sizes and different colours. And then boxes we just get from shops and things, so we don't pay for any of our boxes. We just get a stack of them as and when they come up. So yeah, little pet peeve of mine. So tip from me as a person who's now getting way more into vintage than I ever have. Yeah, don't package it in black bin bags. Right, folks, I've just done a little bit of tidying up just so I could get some space. So I'm going to start doing my packaging now. I just got these ones off of eBay. And so I just thought it'd be easier so that they're clear, so you can see exactly what the item is if it does sell, and then you can just package it into another one of the other bags afterwards. So as I say, I mostly use these blue ones that are the bigger size. So I'd recommend popping them into one of those. I wouldn't obviously post it in the clear bag. I'd pop it in one of them. But yeah, it just makes it a lot easier. So hopefully we can get a little bit organised. And then, as I said earlier, I've ordered some jumbo bags. They're roughly going to be, well, they'll be similar to this, but they've got a zip on there so that you can store them away. So we're either going to do that, or we might use that chest to put them in. But I don't think I'll get as much in there as I will in the bags. And I've got 4 coming, so hopefully I'll have plenty of room. So I'm going to crack on now and get some of this packaged up so it's all done. Okay, folks, so I've got most of the things packaged now. I have made the executive decision for some bits that they're going to go in the charity bag. So I've created a charity bag over there as well, so they can go once one of those comes. So I think for now, because there actually isn't that many, I'm going to pop them in the IKEA bag. And then I just need to organise the cupboard and just move the cardboard around and things. And then we're slowly getting there. I've been taking a couple of photos as I've gone along for things that I've noticed haven't been listed for eBay and Vinted. So I'll pop those on later. So yeah, there's nothing in there. He's so nosy, honestly. You'll have to go that way. It's because he can't get on the bed. Not that way. That way. Through there. This way. Yeah. This way. This way. No. Oh, jeez. Anything to get to have a look out that window. Look. No, we're not barking. Completely forgot my train of thought now. Right, folks, we're getting a bit more tidy now. We're getting there. So I have to make this room a bit presentable because I need to work there. I don't want stuff being absolutely surrounded by stuff. So it looks so bare in here with nothing on the walls and things. So yeah, I've put stuff away now as much as I possibly can. And I've got a bit of a pile there for Russ to have a look at when he comes back to see if he's happy for that to go in the charity. Put a few of my bits back there and then sorted in here now. So cleared this. Everything's in the bags. I know it looks a bit of a mess though. The cardboard's sorted and there's just hangers in those over there. So at least everything's together. And then obviously when the jumbo bags come, we can zip them up. So it'll be a bit easier to stack them on top of each other. So yeah, it looks a lot better now. And at least this room is as clear as it can be. The tools have started to creep in as well, because obviously that's going to be the next job. So So yeah, that's just me starting to get a little bit organised, really, in the hope that we can do this a little bit at a time, because I don't know about you, but sometimes these types of jobs can make me feel incredibly overwhelmed quite quickly. So I just need to do it in bite-sized chunks, and I have to feel like I'm actually organised, because the weeks fly by, especially when you're working full time. And I just don't want to be in a position where I'm scrambling around to try and get stuff done. So yeah, so I'll probably leave this one here now, to be honest. Right, folks, I'm going to call this one it. I've done as much as I can, I think, for now, until Russ gets home from work and kind of has an opinion if he wants to do anything else, I guess. But yeah, as I said, this vlog was really just about me starting to get a little bit more organised. I think the next phase is probably going to be to start to look at our wardrobes, and try and organise those a bit, get rid of any stuff that we definitely don't want, stuff that we're not going to be using yet, try and put that away some way or another. So obviously we can start to think about dismantling furniture when the time comes. I really need to sort the bed out, because that's been sold, and little bits like that, so they'll be coming up in kind of the coming weeks. And then obviously the room prep will start once we've got rid of what we want to get rid of, and we can work around some of the bits, because we're still going to have to live in it, and work around it and stuff like that. So it will be what it will be, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you to I think we've had quite a few new watchers on the channel, so thank you very much for taking the time to come over and watch our vlogs. Quite a lot of the people that watch our videos though aren't actually subscribed to the channel, and that's what really helps us to grow, so we'd really appreciate it if you do like our content and you are starting to come back and watch our vlogs on a regular basis. Please do think about clicking that subscribe button. It really does help. And if you do want to be notified of any future vlogs that are up and coming, please click the notification bell, and that will give you a notification to tell you when another vlog has gone live. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed organising with me today, and I'll see you again for more organisation very soon. Bye for now.